Hello, my friends. My name is Guy Laurando. I'm the author of Symbiose et Attraction, which didn't do much well because I didn't know how to do the marketing at that time. Today I'm here to talk to you about my new publication, which is going to be How to Love Yourself to Succeed in Life. You see, when we were little there, before we could judge to see what's good, what's right, what's wrong, we didn't have any modes of comparations. You see, our brain is working with comparators exactly like a computer. See, it tastes like strawberry butt. Uh, he has the eyes of his father, but the temper of his mother. So we work with comparison. What's wrong? What's right? And when we were little, there, we're trying to get the approbation of our parents to see if we're becoming a good parent like father or mother. But they didn't know better because the information that they had over there was erroneous. So they transmitted the same information. Just like, for example, the fairy tales. Okay? Imagine the little girl there that dreams to have the beauty of the princess and the magic wand of the fairy to make everybody happy and think that she would be loved for it. And then the little boy would dream to be Superman, to be able to solve everybody's problem and think that he would be loved for it. But what didn't come to consideration is if that little girl was putting for 1 minute the hand on the magic wand, she would make the princess disappear and the fairy also. And she would be the princess, the beautiful princess, with the magic wand to render everybody happy and think that she would be loved in return for it. And the little boy would make the poor Superman disappear in smoke, and he would be Superman at the place of Superman. You know, remember one thing there. If somebody said, I'd like to be at your place, think of the magic wand and imagine yourself how many seconds you would have to exist before you would disappear in smoke, and that person would have taken your place. As a matter of fact, the first opposite, the first antonym of the verb to envy is the verb to love. In all the dictionaries in every language in the world. So you learn to have the spirit of competition. Okay? When you were little, they taught you to be competitive. The country of competition is agreement. Are you agreeable or disagreeable? You think about that. So there are the paradigms that came to your mind before you started to have enough judgment and not enough comparison factors, vectors of orientation to guide you to take the right decisions. You didn't have that. And your parents didn't have them either. And then they say, you must have the spirit of competition in order to get the most enviable position. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates my gut. Of course, you get envied. The first contrary of the verb to love. And then they say to have the most enviable position at the service of a rich lord coming from outside, from overseas. You know, at the service, the word servire in Latin means to be slave of somebody. So you learn the principle of slavery. That has to be disinfected. You know what the source of human madness it is? Jealousy. That's the original sin. So, in order to solve the human madness, it's like you're having a flood and you're trying to take a pail there and empty the water. Close the tap. Okay, my little point, my little dot there, is to get those people which are the caretakers, which have been put down by jealousy. And then they lost their identity. Nobody wants to speak to them no more. They all envy them. They have envy their capacity and everything. So how do you get back what you deserve? How do you get loved again? You have to start by yourself. And this is my little point here. My little dot is to teach that. And I'm good at it. I'm very good at it. So I'm going to make a mastermind on it. And as soon as you see my ad there, I invite you to come. And you know, when I was little there, I had to learn how to fight with everything that comes to my hand before I learned how to walk. And there would be something, somebody would give you a slap in the face and say, don't do that no more. I said, yeah? So what you gonna do about it? So if you had no answer to that, you're in deep, all right? So I'm gonna teach you what to do about it. It's like the first commandment is love one another. So if not, if I don't want to love everybody, if I don't want to love, what's gonna happen to me? Well, what's the Lord gonna say? Well, He's gonna say, continue suffering a little bit, because jealousy is very suffering. So that's my point. So follow my mastermind, and we're gonna have brainstorms talking about having new ideas on how to close that tap of human madness so that you're gonna be able to succeed your life and love yourself and love living and be happy.